3-on-1 in a close quarter situation is pretty much a no-win scenario. You have one chance in 100, and that is if you can take the first guy out with one shot, then you straight blast the second guy. That will split them up. Hopefully you'll take him out with a few elbows, knees, or headbutts. Then you turn back and engage on the third man to a one-on-one fight. If you don't do that, you're going to be stuck in the middle, what I call the fog of war, and you're just going to get swarmed on. Let's take a look at it. Great. Now, Diallo got stuck in the fog of war. What he chose to do was stay right in the middle. He took one punch, he took another punch here, and he got swarmed on by 6 punches. So remember, when we're fighting a mass attack, always fight one person at a time. Now, same scenario, 3 people on one. Hopefully I'm going to take the first guy out with my first best blow. I'm going to separate the other 2, and then I got a one-on-one shot. That's my only chance at this. Now, in this next scenario, Shram and Chris are going to end up on the ground. At that point, it will be a good idea to know how to ground fight. Remember, when you're in an altercation, you don't know what kind of a fight you're going to be in. Could be a weapons fight, could be a one-on-one, could be a two-on-one, could be a ground fight. So none of this information is available to you until the time comes. So therefore, you have to have the ability to flow. In review, we have a one-on-one, a two-on-one, a three-on-one, a ground game, and we have a weapons game coming up. Just keep in mind what Bruce Lee said for rule number 4. Be like water and be able to adapt. Now this next round is going to be 5-on-2. This is basically a no-win scenario. When you have 5-on-2, you have to grab a weapon and have an equalizer, otherwise you don't stand a chance. We're shooting pool. The most logical thing is our pool cue. I recommend you just bust the cue. You have your Sinawali. This is a house cue. That'll work. So follow along with us. Ball. Ball. Now, we just had a 5-on-2 fight. As you saw in a 3-on-1, when everybody swarmed on Diallo, you stand no chance whatsoever. So our only prayer would have been to grab a stick, grab any kind of equalizer, which is what we did. So as we look back on the tape, we've had ground fighting, we've had 2-on-1, 3-on-1, we've had weapon work. So remember rule number 5, grab an equalizer.